Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warships, and today I've got a game for you in the Gambia. The reward ship for reaching phase 8 of the new dockyard event, and very similar to the Fiji, has to be said, and the Uganda. I think Gambia suffers a little bit more with its detection range, but apart from that, they're all very similar ships. But the outstanding factor, I suppose, the outstanding difference between Gambia, Uganda and Fiji is Gambia and Uganda get HE shells as well. As you know, the Fiji only gets the AP. So, let's have a go. Gonna get into position on the rock in front of me, just by B cap. Gives you some options early game on this map. You can kind of get away with this at lower tier. At higher tier, probably not. It used to be a sort of mid-high tier map, the Trident, but ever since Airship Escort, you do sometimes get tier 10 games on this map, and it doesn't usually go well because it's a small map. So, AP out into the Emil. Not a great first salvo, has to be said, but we got a hit right, so there's something. Smoked up because when I play cruisers, I'm absolutely scared to death. I don't want to get detected. These British light cruisers are very squishy on the side, and if a battleship gets to grip with you, you're not going to last long, put it that way. Bit of AP at the Emil there. Bit of a poor shot. Second salvo fared a little bit better. I can still get to him over the island, which is the beauty of these light cruisers. The shells do tend to work quite nicely, so you can get over islands. We'll keep at him. He's reversing, so fairly predictable. Go back with an HE salvo, see if we can finish him off. And we do, for a first blood, which is rather nice.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I think better of shooting the Sharnost and go back into cover, because I'm not a cruiser player, really, but I'm thinking, you know, could go back to some DD basics here and take the B cap, because there's nothing close enough to spot me, I don't think, unless the Akatsuki's coming into B and I'll be spotted. But it looks as though I might get away with it. Which is fine. So it would be absolutely fantastic if we could get this cap. I drew up. I'll send some fish out. But that's another difference actually between Fiji and Gambia, the torpedo range. And I didn't realise this at the time when I was playing this game, but the torpedoes on the Gambia only do 7 kilometres. And not 8 as they do on the Fiji, so I'll smoke up and shoot the Congo, see if we can burn him. We've got a fire. Thankfully he missed his his first salvo there, right. I'll lead him appropriately. See if we can get another fire. That was a nice salvo with HE. 4.5k. Switch to the AP. And that wasn't a bad salvo either. About 5k with the AP. So now I'm going to run away because I don't want to get spotted. But, you know, thankfully we took the B cap, which is great for the team. And now I'm going to run away and probably hide behind another island. Might shoot the Congo though as he retreats across the map. He's kind of kiting away. See if I can hit him. Yes, managed to get a fire as well. We'll keep at him. Not spotted. I'm sending these salvos out, which is nice. Okay, well, let's have another fire. I noticed the Oklahoma's coming into range on the right, so I think we'll start targeting the Oklahoma. Use the island as cover. And the great thing about these ships is if you do get spotted you can smoke up. So they're pretty comfortable to play, to be honest, particularly the tier 7s. Higher tier it's a little bit trickier. We haven't got a lot of radar to deal with. Oh, no radar in this battle, so and it is a mid-low tier game. It's really good matchmaking for me. Got a fire on the battleship, and I'm just looking to see what's happening at the other side. Head on a swivel, frightened to death. I drew up again. I mean, these cruisers have got all the tools, you know. It's great, really. You've got the Hydra and the... I managed to get the kill. Very pleasant. And they get a heal and plenty of smoke screens, although the smoke screen on Gambia is not that long. It just enables you to get yourself out of trouble and reposition. But still very useful. So we've got complete control of Alpha Cap by the look of it. Not so much the other side. Mayhan's doing a good job over there of spotting the enemy, which is fantastic. We've got a Fuso down in the south. And there's quite a lot of enemy ships that haven't been spotted for some time. But I have a feeling if the enemy play this one right, they outnumber us. They could still quite easily win if we're not careful. So I want to make sure that we get the Alpha Cap, so I'll just reverse back into that. The battleships keep getting reset. So if I stay here, there's more than a better chance of getting this cap, so we can keep the points going. I'm advising the team just to hold A, and essentially we'd need to kind of stay alive, really. But I mean, it's low tier. These guys will do what they want to do. Yeah, I can't quite arc the shells over the island here. Definitely got the range though to get over to the other cap. Shoot the Exeter. Yeah, not a bad hit. And he goes down, which is fine. So now I would like to burn down a battleship or two if I can. I can shoot the Congo. Congo's speedy, so plenty of lead, 15 kilometres. See if we can get any shells on target. We do, a couple of fires. And this is great for me because all the time I'm not detected. A great ship to play around islands is this. Same with all the British light cruisers, or the Commonwealth light cruisers, colony class cruisers like this one. And the scores are fairly even at the moment, and I'll try and get a bead on the Tengshe. See if we can set that one on fire with a bit of luck. Just don't want to get spotted from behind by the Fuso, who seems to be pushing back in. Yeah, I managed to get a fire on Tengshe. Duke is motoring. Don't think he's stopped. I think he's been going full speed in circles all game. And the Mayan's played a good game here as well. He's stayed alive and enabled everybody to shoot the enemy ships by spotting them, which is fantastic. He's done a super job. So yeah, I just pushed out so I can get all guns on target, can smoke up now, and see if we can bully this Tengshe a bit.
Smoke screen set.
I'd like to get a little bit of damage on the board. But these HE salvos are great. You know, you're doing 4k salvo almost if you get a few shells on target. Yeah, 3 4k I suppose. That one wasn't so good. But with a decent reload on the Gambia, you can do some reasonable damage. That's a nice dispersion. And that's 2 fires. Now, our Mayhan's gone up north to deal with the Akatsuki, and he's done the right thing. Fuso's low, in fact he's gone down, along with our Congo, and we're down to 5 ships each. So that's thinned out the herd somewhat, which makes my life a lot easier. I'll shoot the Scharnhorst now. With a mind to set that Tengshe on fire as well. I'll shoot him over the Scharnhorst, obviously, because he's lower health. He's pretty low now, so if we can focus this one down, that'll be great. And that was okay for the kill. Scharnhorst is pushing in, so we'll see what he decides to do. Take a lead on him. He's quick. I think he's speed boosting. Yeah, a couple of pens, 4 non-pens. He's turning into the island, which is great for me, so he can't spot me. We managed to get a fire on him, which is good. And he's showing a little bit of broadside to the October, who's also played very well in this game. He's kept his distance, and he's been fairly accurate with his guns from what I've seen.
Smoke generator started.
I'll smoke up. So So the Sharnos doesn't take a bead on me, but he's not really paying attention.
Smoke screen set.
So now we're in a bit of a tricky situation. The enemy have pushed into B, and they're going to take it. So I'm just going to reverse around the edge of this island because I have a feeling they might flank south, and particularly the Nuremberg. He's definitely coming in this direction. So now Leander in the south has got himself isolated a little bit there, but he is he's trying to get him down, which is fine. I'll send some torpedoes. And
Smoke generator started.
smoke up. Nuremberg took a big hit there. And it's a shame I didn't have AP loaded. But now I've changed the swap to the AP, and hopefully we can get him down with one shot. There we do. Couple of pitadels there. So 3 against 2. Bolognese and Sharnos left for the enemy. Now the Sharnos is going to drive round the bottom, so I'll go and challenge the Bolognese. Because bad things would happen if I drove into a Sharnos. Absolutely. So I think we can single out the cruiser here. The October's doing that, along with the Mayhem, who dealt with the enemy DD in the north, which is fantastic. Like I said, our Mayhem here has played a really good game, enabling me to do significant damage really, and steal a few kills. So AP loaded. Let's see if I can get a shot into this guy, finish him off. I managed to do so for the Kraken, amazingly. But you know, I like to collect the Krakens. So now we can take the Bravo cap. Sharnos looks as though he doesn't want to drive around into Bravo, and we've got a significant points advantage now, which is great. I think Wargaming have fixed the replay score bug as well, and that's reading correct. We've got 846 and at me 537. So I'll get the B cap. The Mayhan's going to stay undetected. 15 seconds to the win. Don't you love to hear that countdown when you're on the winning team? And that is a lovely victory in the Gambia. I'll take that. And it was an expert as well, amazingly. So yeah, Kraken Unleashed, just over 2k damage. Got the Tank Shay, bullied him a little bit. Didn't do a huge amount of damage to him, but you know. Same with the Oklahoma. Got the Nuremberg with a couple of citadels after I chose the correct ammo type. The Emil succumbed eventually at the beginning, and the Bolognese took 1 AP shell. Got a bit of damage into the Congo, and yeah, that was okay. Some damage into the Scharnhorst. Quite a few fires in this game, which was nice. And a little bit into the Exeter as well. So it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? All in all, I was quite happy with that. Didn't take any return damage at all. So, you know, you can't complain about that, can you? I played it super cautiously, of course, because I was scared to death playing a cruiser. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later. Alright, bye bye.